everybody! Welcome to your instruction about observations, questions, and hypotheses. Make sure you put the date at the top of your paper, the title, and that you're on INB page 6. Underneath that, write down your essential question. How do scientists develop a hypothesis? Make sure you set up your page so that you have the side for cues or questions, the side for notes, and the bottom is for a summary. So we're going to start this process with the picture and we're going to make 3 observations. Okay, so take a second and write down 3 observations that you can make about this picture on your paper. Here are my 3 observations. I see brown tree trunks. I see leaves that are green, red, and orange. And I see a black and gray path in the middle. You might have said something like, I could hear leaves crunching under my feet. Or I might be able to feel a breeze. Now, in this process, you ask a question. So you have your observations, and I want you to pick one to make a scientific question about. Usually this question will start with who, why, when, or something like that. Make your question now, or see mine on the next slide. My question is going to be, why are the leaves changing colors? Okay, so you might have noticed that when it starts to get cold outside, the leaves start to change, and you might have seen this happening already this year. I want to know, why are the leaves changing colors? So after I have made my observations and asked a question, I am going to write my hypothesis. My hypothesis is going to start with if, restate the question, it's going to be testable and measurable, and it's going to have a reason. So your format should be if, restate the question. So if the leaves are changing colors, or whatever your question was, then, and I'm going to make a prediction about why that's happening, because that was what my question was asking. And I'm going to say because and tell why I think that. So if my question was, why are the leaves changing colors? Yours might have been different. Your hypotheses will then be different. I could have many different hypotheses depending on why I think that. One of them could be something like, if the leaves are changing colors, then they have less chlorophyll because that's what makes them green. And I could test that by taking the leaves and measuring the amount of chlorophyll in them, right? Or my hypothesis might be different. It might be if the leaves are changing colors, then they're getting less sun because they usually change when it gets colder and there is less sunlight. Both of these hypotheses start with if, have a then and a because, are testable and measurable, have a reason, restate the question, and they follow this general format.